Good reset, good restart to all my friends, family, and loved ones. And haters, lovers, everybody in between, welcome back to the channel. And I'd like to take this time right now, man, for anybody listening to be blessed, man. Be blessed. Receive love, joy, peace, abundance. If the Lord give me the power to send that y'all way, let it be so, Lord. Open the doors for them and close the ones they don't need, Lord. Let's increase in the church. All right, on with the story. Look, man, this world we living in right now, I believe have us misguided. Like, it have us totally misguided, man. We think that the better we are, hold on for a second. We think that the better we are, the nicer we are, the more values or more positive, I guess, we are, life would reward us for these things. But I don't think that is true. The more I look at it and the more I think about it, every time, or most of the time, someone does something good, they don't get rewarded with good. They actually get rewarded with bad. And I know that's kind of like far-fetched to think about, but if you really think about it, have you ever helped somebody and then they hated you for helping them? Or have you ever noticed the people that are getting ahead in life or seem to get ahead in life are assholes? They assholes, they don't care about nobody else, and they only care about themselves and getting ahead. I mean, I've noticed it. I don't know if y'all noticed it, but I noticed this stuff. And I'm not saying that's reality for everybody, but because some people, like I said, some people look at life and they see life as, I don't know, everything's going good. Everything's going great. As a matter of fact, everything's awesome. We got them people too. But when I look at the news and I see all the shootings, 104 people killed in Chicago over 4th of July holiday, Houston, Texas, people getting shot down and killed, gang shootings for Juneteenth. They just had a lady got shot and killed in I believe it was Missouri, St. Louis, at work at Church's Chicken. She got into an altercation, a screaming match with somebody, and they killed her. Another woman just pulled out a gun and killed her, and everybody got guns everywhere. So I don't know. I don't think this world is getting better. I don't agree with that. I think it's actually getting a lot worse, and I feel like it's gonna continue to get worse. Especially for people that do good. And I'm not telling nobody to go out there and do bad, but it is a lot of bad shit happening. I ain't saying go out there and go commit crimes or go and cause pain or inflict some type of, misery on somebody else's life, but it is a lot of that going on right now. And I wonder sometimes, like, is there people who is, or what is the special type of character or the special type of mentality you have to get ahead in life and just be able to tolerate this stuff, And I came up with an answer. this world, the way it's designed, because it don't tolerate or reward, it's not really tolerable for good behavior. So it rewards bad behavior. So the people who actually get ahead in this world are narcissists. The narcissists actually get ahead and don't suffer like regular human beings in life suffer. The narcissists don't even have feelings for people that they use, take from, gain, get stuff from. You can help a narcissist and they still hate you. You could be good to a person that is narcissistic, and they'll still want to see you fail. And I you know, if you don't know about narcissism, they got a million videos. Go look it up. Go look at what narcissist is. If they got a million videos. It's not just a name and something simple that you just say. A narcissist, you got to experience what it is to be around a narcissist to know what a narcissist is. Narcissists do not suffer in this realm because this is an evil realm. They don't suffer like how we suffer. They're not in pain and misery like us. In fact, the narcissists get ahead in this life because they don't care about nobody but them. They get ahead. You may think the narcissist be hurt or whatever, that be fake tears. You know, and then when you really think about it, most of the time the narcissist sitting up there crying and tripping over something that ain't even theirs anyway. It's yours to begin with. It may be your money that they sit up there boo-hooing about, crying about, acting like you are such a horrible person because you won't give them something. Yeah. And then you do give them something and they still don't like it. So those type of people in this world get ahead because this world rewards bad behavior. It don't reward good behavior. If you're a good person, you get nothing from it, but more misery and more pain by being a good person. Be the type of person that love somebody with all your heart in this world that we living in. There are people who, I know they say, you know, it's people who fall in love and been in love since high school, but honestly, I ain't never met a person in a long-term relationship that's happy, that's truly happy. I've never met that. I'm not saying it don't exist, anything possible, but I ain't never seen it. You know? And then nowadays, it's just, you know, off the hook. So, be a person that's honest to people in this world. It's just another example. You're going to set yourself up for a lot of disappointment, being honest to people. Yup. But if you steal from somebody, if you go out and be a thief, you actually get rewarded. Right now, you can go in Walmart right now and just fill up a basket of stuff and walk out. You can go in the grocery store, fill up a basket of stuff and walk out. You can go in the shoe store, put shoes on and run out. I see it all the time on the news, all the time. People doing it, they do it all the time. You can actually use somebody, ask them for stuff, use them, take their resources, and then get on and then act like ain't nothing happened and then talk bad about that person. In this world, that's what's going on. And then you still get rewarded. They did something for you, you still got yours, and then you can still keep going. While that person still got to struggle and catch back up to what they left off from, what you took from them. or they took from you. You see? It's this world, man. Drive like you got sense on the road. Watch how many people cut you off or totally rude. We're in a world where we think that if we have good behavior, if we do good things, that we get rewarded for, but in reality, you get more misery and pain for doing good. I know guys who done set up here and took care of women and their children, all for the woman to dog them out in the end. The grand finale is her dogging him out in the end. And this can go vice versa. I done seen women, and I know stories of that too, where women then took a no good, low down dude, took him in the house. He ate up all her kid food, ain't worked, ain't did nothing, wanted to stay stuck on broke nigga status. And then when she kick him out, after he done used her up, fought with her, argued with her, all this old shit, she the bad one. She done tried to help the nigga get a job. He don't want it. He don't want to work for no $17 an hour. He can't work for $20 an hour. And this is vice versa. This happened from men to women, and this happened from women to men. The world that we living in reward positive and good actions with misery and pain. Go on your job and be the hardest worker on your job. Watch how much misery and pain you get rewarded with for hard work. You know, it's almost like you could run in place all day and never go nowhere. You do all this hard work, you show up early, you do overtime, you do more than your portion, more than what you're supposed to do. You are active with helping others, and you are good with social skills and things like that. You're a popular person. Watch how much misery and pain come with that. It ain't like the guy who at the job who show up late, who smoking weed in the parking lot, who come to work halfway dressed, probably ain't in uniform. You know, taking long lunch breaks, don't help nobody, hurry up and clock out. He clock out 30 minutes before the shift over and came an hour late. I've been there. I've been that dude. You know? And I also been the other dude. So I know both ways. And that dude that worked the hardest, that dude he got to deal with more stress than the dude that don't do nothing. Exactly. You know, the dude who show up false, the false dude or the flawed dude, that dude don't even get as much responsibility put on him as other. I'll give y'all a good example. I used to work for a company, right? And when I went in like the Terminator. I went in just like knocking stuff down. You know what I'm saying? I was a delivery driver. And I was blowing away everything. And my boy, I started noticing my loads, like my routes started going from like, let's say when I first started, I had like 11 stops. I go knock out them 11 stops, I go help another driver. You know? And these 11 stops ain't no chump stops. You know, you got reefer, which is the freezer, you got the refrigerator, and you got the dry. So you got all three in one trailer, and you gotta, you know, compartmentalize as you go with all these pallets and get all this stuff into these stores, freezers, and all, you know, put where they want. Okay. And it's a lot involved more than that. Then, you got BOLs, you gotta leave and sign, and, all kinds of stuff. Keys, alarm systems, all that, right? Okay, now check this out, right? I was knocking everything out, going in, because I'm trying to climb up the ladder. I'm trying to show, hey, man, I'm that guy, right? So my stops went from 11 stops. And this is in like a month span. 11 stops to 13 stops. 13 stops to 18 stops. 18 stops to 20 stops. 20 stops to 22 stops. 22 stops to 26 stops. 26 stops to 28 stops. And at that point, that's when I was about to stop. Because I was like, you know what? They working me to the point where I'm literally falling out in the damn door. When I put my key in the door and twist the lock and open it, I'm falling out right there in my damn doorway, using my feet to close the door, and I'm going to sleep right there on the floor. Tired. Not tired. Tired. T-I-D-E. Yeah, man. That's how hard they was working your boy. Now look, check this out. My boy at the job, one of my partners, he came up to me and told me, he said, look, country, don't work so hard. And it taught me something when I utilized this. I stopped working as hard. They didn't like it, but I stopped pushing myself that hard to where I was just exhausted. I was able to actually get more quality work done. It wasn't like when I was rushing and trying to do everything and be the Terminator and going like Rambo or somebody. I was making little mistakes here and there because I was, you can't cover everything when you running that hard. When you're trying to have it, and then it takes time to get stuff right. So when you slow down, it gives you the time to make sure you can get it right and get it tight. So I had quality work, better quality work, but I didn't have the amount of work. My loads went back down. My loads, I kept getting in trouble because I wasn't completing the load. But what ended up happening, they ended up giving me a route because my seniority had kicked in. They ended up giving me a route that only had like 8 stops. And I ran the hell out that route and it was all good. But I learned that it's better to be respected than to be loved. Yup. Because people treat you better when they respect you. You get treated way better being respected than you do being loved by people. People that'll love you will use you. They love you, but they gonna use you too. Because they don't respect you. People that love you will take from you and not give back because they love you. It's just love. I love you, so I'm not about to pay back now if they respect you and they know you ain't to be played with, they're gonna pay you your shit back. If they respect you and they know you ain't going for no bull crap, they ain't gonna even try to think about using you. A lot of narcissists in this world is respected. Those group of people, the narcissists, they ain't got the same kind of problems like we do. Because they don't care about nobody. They don't care. The only thing they care about is them. Yep. Now, narcissists can end up being subjected to some form, I guess, of pain if they don't get what they want out of somebody. But other than that, no. They don't care about how they treat the next person or what interaction or how much of a slime ball they can be. They don't care. And nowadays, most people are narcissists.